Why do you think your neighborhood is so boring?
Do you think your neighborhood is boring? Why or why not?
I think everyone has a different perspective, but if you get in with the right crowd, it could potentially not be boring.
Why?
Because there's so much things to do. Like on our zip code, there is a movie theater, there is a high school where they're always having something no matter what. There's always like some type of sports game or a dance or something. And then they have this little like food area, or you could go to the pool or the park or a party. There's so much to do.
Do you think your neighborhood is boring? Why or why not?
It's really boring. Nothing to do. I'm not 5, so I don't like to go to the park.
I don't think it's boring if you get in with the right crowd. Like there's certain crowds, like obviously Sydney's crowd.
Right
has
crowd?
To be
What is a right crowd? Like, honestly?
Well, obviously anyone that you hang out with pretty much has no life. If you're saying
What are
that
you
we're boring.
talking about? There's nothing to do.
I think there is. There's Cam High, which always has some type of sport going on or a dance. Or if you don't like that kind of stuff, then you can go to the movies or the park or the pool.
Do you think your zip code is boring? Why or why not?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
It can sometimes be boring.
How?
But it depends on what you're doing and who you're with.
I know, like, it's definitely not a boring place. Like, I feel like there are a lot of things to do, but sometimes it's like, I feel like everybody has not necessarily a specific group where everybody gets along with each other, but a specific set of friends. Like, an example would be like if I was friends with Aurora and if I was friends with you, but let's say you guys didn't like each other, like that's still a set of friends, but that's not like a group to where we all have to like each other. But so when you end up hanging with a lot of the same people, like over and over and over again, and eventually you do run out of things to do unless you go, you know, out of Camarillo. It does get pretty boring, and it gets, I guess, repetitive would be the right word. And it's just, I mean, Aurora's right. It does definitely depend on who you're hanging out with, and if you hang out with new people and like more exciting people, then it's a lot better.
Okay. How did you feel your experiences were through the 4 years of high school at Camarillo High School?
They were okay. They were. It was socially nice, but academically lacking.
Why was it academically lacking?
The teachers and staff didn't push people hard enough to learn more. They just let you float by.
Can't fight the feeling, got me feeling, you got me feeling something you wanted to do all you.
I live right next to Adolfo Camarillo High School. Directly across the street, there's these teenagers, and they always have like these like giant, like weird blue-looking Mustangs and BMWs, and they always race them up and down the street. And then if you go down a little bit more, there's some really scary gangs that live down there.
Well, I was gonna ask, what don't you like about it, but that's pretty much covered.
What do you like about it?
I like that if I walk down the hill, my best friend lives right there, so I could just walk down there and then we go to his house and we go to the pool.
Do you think it's a family-friendly neighborhood?
Not my neighborhood. I mean, there's a lot of families, but there's also a lot of really crazy, scary people. But if you go down the block, and then there's the big 2 stories, I think you'll be good. It's, like, pretty family-friendly. There's a lot of, like, babies that live there that I used to work for.
You used to work for babies?
No, I mean, like, work for the parents. I'd babysit for them.
Oh.
Is that it? Is that all the questions that we have? Okay, your turn.
For a Band-Aid, the sweet taste of blood, and I might actually feel something if I don't cover it up. Rusted faces, familiar places, even if they haven't left the vinyl booth that they stay in. A motel next door, a sign that reads vacant, and a truth that's so strong I'd be a fool not to.
Where do you live?
I live in Village at the Park.
Do you like that community?
For the most part, yes.
Is it, like, dog-friendly?
Yeah, it's dog-friendly. It's dog-friendly.
And people-friendly?
It's family-friendly.
Yeah. Okay. How do you like the little market there?
It's really convenient. You know, like if you need milk, you can just go there and it's like 1 minute away.
What do you not like about Village?
The teenagers that race their car at like 11 at night.
Oh, yeah.
On down with you in this brand new Chevy with a lift kit. Looking hell of a lot better with you up in it. Come on, baby, you a song. You make me wanna roll my windows down.
Okay, so you live in Village at the Park. How do you like it there?
I like it. It's definitely a family place, I guess. It's very safe and calm and quiet from my experiences. I mean, I've heard from other experiences that it gets rowdy at night, I guess. It's full of kids. I feel like most of the people here have children, at least that live in the houses, and it's a very safe neighborhood. Yeah.
What do you not like about it?
It's all kind of the same, not style, but like, yeah, I guess style of houses and the same design. Like, all of the houses are the same colors, and it's just kind of boring to me. And I know a lot of people like neighborhoods like that, but it's like the neighborhood right next to us, which I'm not sure what it's called, like all of the houses are so different in style and so different in color, and they're all so unique, and I don't know, I just think it's a really nice neighborhood. But I definitely really do like my neighborhood. It's nice.
You make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise. I got my windows down and the radio up. Get your radio up. Yeah, she was sipping on Southern and singing bars.
What was your experience like building the houses at Village at the Park?
It was fun. I enjoyed doing it. It was. I'm a terrible liar. For the design and just did my job.
Girl, I'm cashing out. Got a condo around my neck. Girl, I'm cashing out. 36 hoes so round with that needle. My diamonds out for me. They say, how can I meet you? I got Versace all on my back. These hoes all on my.
You also did community service at Scary Dairy, or the mental hospital.
Yes, I did.
Okay. How was your experience there, and did you like working there?
Yes. The experience was a little scary because it was a mental hospital.
And how old were you when you did community service there?
14.
So for a 14-year-old, that's some pretty scary stuff.
Yeah, you could say it was. There was a lot of interesting people there. But overall, it was okay. I mean,
Okay. And so, how long did you work there for?
3 months. It was nice to be able to help people that needed help. I enjoyed working there.
My zip code. I think it depends on who you hang out with. It depends on who you're with, when you're with them, how much you're with them, where you're going.
Sydney, sit like on the edge of it. Was that you? Did she start?
No, you cannot take me from this position too. You take me from everything else.
From Compton? Is that true?
Straight out of Compton.
What would you describe the life there like?
Very peaceful.
Have you seen any celebrities there? Like Wiz
Kanye.
Khalifa? Oh, Kanye.
He's actually a really nice person.
Really?
Kanye,
Are you gonna vote for him 2020 president?
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah, you know Calabasas.
If he did right now, you totally would.
They live in
The
Calabasas.
Kardashians live
The
there.
Kardashians.
My friends live next to the Kardashians. Me too.
Yeah,
Me
there's a
too.
sister named Megan.
Oh, I thought you lived
There's a
there.
girl
Meghan
that lives
Trainor?
in the village and she has her own makeup on.
My neighbor said no.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
It's not that good though. But it's well.
Okay, hurry up. But you tell
What
us
did I
what
ask you guys?
Me and Brooke would have said this.
You'll be slackers.
I just naturally sit like this everywhere
So
I
your
go.
topic is why Camarillo is so boring?
What?
Why do you think your neighborhood is so boring?
Are you asking me?
Thank you. One last question. You think Tupac is alive? Why do you think your neighborhood is so boring?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I just action at.
You're with them, where you're going. Your face is so ugly.
You know what? That's fine. That's good.